Hi everyone, today we want to talk about a new product. It's from the WE and it's a competition magazine for the Glock series. This one. The biggest difference between the original is the made of plastic fiber. And the original one was made of metal. So the weight is a big difference. I want to measure the original metal magazine first. Its weight about 272 grams. And now I want to measure this plastic one. Its weight only about 111. So even I put two competition magazine together, it's almost weight only about 222. So it's even lighter than one original magazine. And now we want to test another thing, that's the shooting efficiency. And this is what we are going to do. We want to fill with green gas about 6 seconds and then try to fire as many rounds BBs as possible. And the first test sample is the metal magazine. I press the valve to show you this magazine is empty. Okay, let's start. The first round is about 325. We'll fire 23 rounds. And the last round is about 273. And now we are going to fill the BB bullet. And the last round is about 202. And we totally fire about 36 rounds. And now we are going to test this competition version magazine. Still the same, I press the valve to make sure the green gas is empty inside. And we are going to try to fire as many rounds as possible. The first round is about 307. Okay. And we fire about 23 rounds. And the last round is 240. And now I want to reload the BB. It's 280. Okay, the magazine is empty and fire about 25 rounds. So basically, it's totally fire about 46 rounds. And the second test is the drop test. In the competition, sometimes we have no choice but let this magazine reload and drop to the ground. And we want to test the difference between the competition version magazine and the original. We will test and let it drop 5 times, from my chest to the ground. And we want to see are there any leaking or deformed. And before we start, I want to let you see the original magazine first. This is the brand new one. There's no scar or deform on the surface. or the Mac button. And so there's this competition version. And later we will start from this original magazine first. This is the original metal magazine, and you can see in the first time the magazine bottom cap already dropped, and we already dropped 4 times or 5 times, and it's deformed significantly. And now we are going to put this magazine into the water. See, they are in the leaking. There's no bubbles come out from this magazine, so this magazine is still fine. So for the original magazines, if you drop 5 times, I think it's okay, but the bottom may be deformed. And now we are going to test the competition version magazine. The same, we still drop it 5 times and see if the gas leaking or not. The competition version magazine is broken a little small corner in the bottom of this magazine. And the same as the original, the magazine bottom cap dropped in the first time. But we still put this into the water to see if the gas is leaking or not. Okay, no bubbles come out from the magazine. Right? No bubbles. But I refilled the magazine inside, so I think both these 2 magazines passed the drop test. And maybe there are 2 different results, but I think if you use both these 2 magazines into the competition, you don't need to worry this will influence your performance, because even they are damaged or deformed, they still works. And this is our test result today. As for the shooting performance, the metal magazine can fire 36 rounds and the FPS drop gradually. And the same situation happened in the competition magazine, but it can fire about 46 rounds. And the FPS, the metal magazine is higher than the plastic one. And the second is the drop test. The drop test, the metal magazine deformed, but still works. And the competition version magazine is break a little bit, but still works. But we already measured the weight before. If you want to carry 1 metal magazine, that means you can carry 2 competition version magazine because it's lighter than the original one.